Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today we have another sneaky peek. This is the landing page on ERIN CONDREN's website when you are looking. This is like the sneak peek central. I will link it down below for you guys so you can hop right to it and look yourself. I already posted one of these sneak peek type videos, so I will also link that down below because I cover certain things in different details over there and gloss over certain things in this video. So between the two videos, I'm covering everything and they're both long and intense. So let's hop into it. I'm going to see if I can zoom in as needed, but a lot of these things shown are things we already saw in the previous sneak peek. So I'm going to gloss past some of these things relatively quickly, but some of the things shows things in way more detail. There we go. I'm still words be hard for me. Still after the dance competition weekend, I'm still like a zombie right now. But it looks to be, you see a lot of the hexagon pattern on this side of this banner, and then the floral stuff on this side of the banner. And so we've got the dual tip markers, which we've talked about. We've got those index tabs. They look to be the same kind of magnetic style, so you can clip a bunch of pages together and use the little sticky outy bit, as an actual tab if you want to, or just hold a bunch of pages. I want to know how strong these are, because in order to hold a bunch of pages in between the tab, you would need something really strong. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I am so excited about these. They're super cute. And they come in the various color schemes. It looks like you get a 3-pack. I'm pretty sure that winter seasonal surprise bundle thing that I had reviewed, I'm pretty sure it was a 2-pack, but it may have been a 3-pack. But I love the 3 coordinating colors. So you have more of a bluish and blushy toned setup here, and then you have the really bright colors here. And this reminds me of a very similar letters, in the front of one of the life planners. Each letter was a different color. This is more gradient style, but the previous one I've seen had, your blues being your typical aquas and your pinks in there. And it was a really pretty color scheme as far as a rainbow goes, but it wasn't these tab colors. And I'm noticing, again, my gripe's always going to be those colorful tabs until they reformulate them, which they may never do, but you can see clearly those colors may have been incorporated in. Some of these colors look to be maybe that teal. I would compare piece by piece. This purple may be here in one, but the main overarching blues and teals are not always this color. And this is a tealier aqua color. This is a darker aqua. When you're putting pink in between it, it just does not compute to me. Whereas this is a really cohesive rainbow all the way across. And the main colors are not necessarily the tab pink. The pink that this kind of makes in your mind isn't necessarily reminiscent of, oh yeah, that's the tab color for blah, blah month. I don't know which month is which. Of course, I can see a couple of them, but that's the gist of the hexagon pattern to me is this is super cohesive because it does incorporate in those tab colors, but the tab colors all on their own, especially in the order that they're in, just do not equal rainbow to me. They just equal disjointed, and the colors themselves, none of them are bad colors. I'm not saying they're ugly or anything, but they just clash. When you have them all down the side of your planner, to me, in my mind, they clash. They do not go in any sort of order that makes sense in a rainbow order. And we're talking, this is a rainbow. This looks awesome. I'm going to get this cover, but I'm not going to get it with these tabs because this and the tabs do not match to me. Technically speaking, this color is on here somewhere. This color is on here somewhere, but it's really discombobulated as it is in that way. So yeah, straight out the gate, I'm griping about the tabs. You knew I would. This is my tab rant for 2025, 2026 ERIN CONDREN launch. They're still the same tabs. I know people love them. The colors themselves are fine, but it's really disjointed for me seeing that down the side of my planner, especially when the cover is a rainbow. This is a legit rainbow, guys, going across. It's a rainbow. It looks good. This is a rainbow. This is rainbow. These stickers up here, these stickers up here are a rainbow. And then you are stuck with the dang tabs. Make the tabs a rainbow and make it coordinate better with the scheme or the color combination, the color scheme. That's what I was trying to say. And make it cohesive, because that ruins the vibes for me. This with the gray tabs, okay. I want to see it also with the floral tabs. You can't see them here, but they do show them later on, and I did see them in sneak peeks. So that's my main issue. This this ain't it for me. Like the tabs with that, not it. I want every single accessory in this line because it's all rainbow. It's all the bright, punchy colors, and they coordinate so well. The colors they picked for the rainbow, like here, like yes, one of these teals is gonna be this tab color probably. But overall, like this is super cohesive. I keep clicking the tab, but this is super cohesive. So like they look great because they're in a beautiful order. I'm hooked on this one too because the order looks good. And same here, like these colors, they look really pretty in this order. I want to see what the tab order is because I noticed on the sneak peeks, the tabs, like it started in July in the middle of the planner and it didn't look as cohesive as these feel right here. So enough griping. That's my one life planner launch gripe is the tabs. And I'll say things I like and don't like maybe along the way, but for the most part, I feel like all of the accessories just completely hit it out of the park for me, especially when I glanced at these sneak peeks before filming this. I was like, yes, girl, I want all these things. They just look good. We got the washi fans we've talked about. It looks like some mini notebooks or soft bounds. This looks like a clip-in dashboard, which I thought it was when we were looking at sneak peeks, you know, frame by frame from that Instagram reel. We got stickers. We got a sticker book. We've got a notepad. It looks like one of those customizable notepads or sticky notepads. We've got the dual tip markers, which we've talked about. Not sure if this is a soft bound here on the top. Sticky notes. Okay, so we have a sticky note book. It looks like possibly one of those little books that you open and close, which I love. So I'm all here for any of those type of accessories. And then same with here, we got that aqua colored planning pack. It's the premium planning pack, the zip on 3 sides type that's a little bit more rigid. We've got a dashboard here that clips in. We've got the washi ruler. We've got those cute little magnetic page flags. We've got the markers. We've got possibly the sticker book here, little notebooks here, which we've seen all these in sneak peeks. Here is the snap in sticky notes, which I happen to use quite a bit. I like that they're tabbed sticky notes on this pack. We've got the stickers. So these ones look like they are going to be the looser sticker sheets or different sticker sheets than we've had in previous collections. So we've got this theme called Hexagon. The floral is called Bouquet. And there's also minimal, and they're going to show minimal here first. So we've got, again, gray tabs, which we knew about. They said that in that snippet on Instagram stories. We've got the markers. We've got Hexagon. So far, I'm only seeing silver coils, so that may be a sneak peek later if they still have a multicolored coil. We've got the dashboard for this, which is a very light gray, which is beautiful. I always tend to love this. And this is going to be a collage cover that you can customize your pictures here, which is cute. I would have loved to see it not have the actual year on it so that you could use it year over year, but I know that Canvas usually had that. And they're calling this one minimal. So it's a little bit different. The fonts are a little different, it looks like, but you still have that font going down the page. So it really is reminiscent of the previous iterations of neutral. Here's your hexagon. So yeah, love this geometric design. Love the gold foiling on here. Just really pretty. Again, tabs, yo. And then here we get a really good sneak peek of the covers, and it's showing the ones that probably are customizable. Like the waveform seems customizable. The parquet seems customizable. We got this one called Bold Florals, and they showed like a snippet of this, but let's zoom in because it looks really pretty. It's definitely watercolory, more abstract looking flowers. I like the bigger brush strokes here. It's just really pretty. Love the color scheme of this one, and you can put your name on all of these. And this one looks to be like a really scripty looking font there. Waveform, we've seen this in multiple little sneak peeks where it's showing like half the planner or just a corner of it. And in this color scheme with the pink and the white, I really like it. But in some of the other color schemes, it's just not my personal favorite colors. So you do what you will with that information. You can decide, I think, what color scheme you want. So you'll be able to pick what color you have here and what color you have here. And same with this one, Parquet. This one is very geometric. I think they're going really geometric with some of these designs, and these are what they're calling the colorful options. So you'll see that on here, which is really pretty. You can really customize this with various colors to whatever color scheme you want. And then down here, we had seen a sneak peek of this, and I thought it was a rainbow scheme of flowers, and it is. It's just like different flowers on here. It's just a collage. There's a butterfly. It's got some quotes on it here. Like there's a scripty quote here, quotes here, and then your name goes down here at the bottom. This one feels a little busy for me. I don't typically like any of the photo collage type ones like this. It really leans very shabby chic, and it's not my particular style. But oh mama, I love this cover, and we're going to see this one again. So we will look at it. It seems to be they will have different versions of this, or this is a customizable cover, which is amazing because in a different one, all these flower colors are different. So I don't know if they just are going to have like, you know, the bright bouquet or the neutral bouquet and have just versions of the same thing, or if this is a truly customizable option where they'll let you choose the flower colors that you want, which is awesome because I love pinks and purple blushy colors. I loved Flora, which incorporated in some aqua. I'm just hooked. I'm excited about this one because I really like this color scheme, but I would totally change out some of these for more pinky and purpley tones if I could, and like have all my favorite little colors on there with the aqua background, pink here, some purpley looking flowers built in. Just stunning. It's stunning how it is, but if you could customize those colors, I am there for it. And then we saw hexagon, of course. So this is the plainer one that doesn't have any of the gold foiling on it, but just chef's kiss, hit it out of the park. Love all the variation in the options, and I'm excited to see customizable ones too. I really tend to like those because my color scheme's usually pink and teal and purple, and that's pretty much like what I order for things. So I love to be able to add those colors in with whatever cool design they have. And so here is a look at the hexagon accessories, and notice something. It mentions it further down, but there is not just 6 of these, there's 12 of these. And these are the tab colors. So again, like this is the order that the tab colors are in. That's not a rainbow. They might be rainbow colors if you put them in an order of rainbow, but we're jumping from teal to pink to aqua to purple to like a peachy corally pink. Like it's just no. It's a no for me, bro. Just totally a no for me. The colors themselves, again, beautiful colors like that yellow. One of the most stunning yellows, just a beautiful bright one. They're calling dandelion. Mermaid, love it. Love aquamarine, same, like all of them. Pretty much all of them are like colors that I would choose for things. Maybe not like these last 2 here. Maybe not this one, but pretty colors, right? Like just pretty colors, just in a, not a typical rainbow order. And like you're seeing the rainbow order here where they're adding in more colors. Because like that green doesn't look like a green over here. You know, it's just this is what I want for tabs. Everything they built into this hexagons colorful collection is what I want for tabs. And then we're still left with these tabs. That just irks me just the slightest bit, where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's dang near perfect. And then you're slapping these very, I don't know, very outdated tabs. Like the tabs need a facelift. I've said this for years now, that the tabs are my least favorite part. And I said I wasn't going to gripe again, but then seeing this again, I am triggered. I'm like, I need new tabs. So there you go. There's that. But you get all the colors finally. So, you know, in my mind, when they're like, finally, people have asked for these colors in the markers, and now we have a 12-pack just for you. That in my mind tells me or signals to me they're never freaking changing those tab colors. Just never. They're making accessories specifically for the tab colors now. They're never changing it. So that is like, what? Why? Like, why are you designing a whole rainbow pattern that's cohesive and gorgeous and modernizing the rainbow colors, making it beautiful, just to slap these back with it? Just makes no sense in my mind. Like, just no. Again, it looks like we're seeing more sneak peeks here. We've seen this cover. We've seen the pen loop, pen holder. We'll talk about it again further down. Still the same silver platinum coil. That's the standard coil. They haven't shown us coils. They haven't shown us potentially new layouts or new sizes or anything facelifted from the inside. This is a daily duo. It looks to be the same pattern we've already had, or the same layout we've already had. Stickers, again, beautiful. Love all the accessories. every accessory. And I'm not a navy girl, but these accessories come in other colors. So I'm totally getting all the accessories. And here we go again, like beautiful hexagon, all the rainbow, just gorgeous. This looks to be like a little mini notepad or sticky notepad. Got the tabs again showing just all the same things, just different views of the same things. We also have that clip in, and you see the hexagons across the top. Gorgeous. Love when they do a design falling down the page. They had all of those in the weekly, well, at least some of the weekly layouts. The floral pattern for Flora hung down the weekly spread pages. And then after that, they never did that again, as far as I know. But I'd love to see, the little hexagon pattern peeking out on the weekly pages too. But it looks like it's probably just going to be the monthly pages. But it's pretty. It's real pretty. I am tempted to get this and then Frankenplan it with different tab colors. I would lose half the calendar though, so I'd have to redate majorly. So I'm not sure, but I like that. Me likey. Looks good. And again, like this, the color going around this, gorgeous. It's beautiful. I just absolutely love this color scheme here. And then here's a look at that notepad, this week's eats. So probably you can customize the words here for that. Moving in, more of this. Oh, gorgeous. So like this is this July. I don't know what month this is, but I don't see the tab color reflecting this. Like none of these tabs here scream this to me. So many questions. And we're back to the markers. Okay, so that's the hexagon sneak peeks. Then we're moving into bouquet, which again, like you're seeing different color schemes on those same patterns. It looks to be the typical layout here. And again, we have different colors on that same pattern. And I did some zooming in on this. So we've got the floral seal. It does have the florals. Really pretty. So your name would be around it. And then we have bouquet wallpaper, and we've seen this in different sneak peeks and snippets. So it looks to be customizable colors for this one. Here's the parquet again, just in different colors. And here is one called minimal hexagon, which is another really pretty hexagon grouping, but it's a one tone or possibly two tone. They might let you pick that color, or it'll just be a coordinating color when you color pick. But I've seen this in various color schemes as well. So I think it's customizable. You're getting a sneak peek of the tabs, which look really pretty there. I think you're seeing them on all these. The tabs are the same. And then this one is the same flowers, different colors. So I don't know if we're just getting two versions of a bouquet cover. I'm noticing there's a line here. So of course this is a digital graphic. I think something here possibly messed up when they're digitizing these for being examples. Let's go back up. Does this one have that same line? No, okay. So I think that's just a little editing error when they're putting these together, but those flowers look like these flowers. So I'm hoping it's a customizable color scheme, which is awesome. Like this one has the pink and purples. It took away the aqua. I would like the aqua background with some pinky and purples. Got like a more burnt yellow or darker yellow there. They're both beautiful though. I love both of the floral color schemes, but I hope they're customizable. That would be awesome. But yeah, very earth toned, very beautiful. I'm here for it. I'm here for all the accessories in this one too, because it's soft and subtle and beautiful. Oh, we need to zoom back out. Okay, so here are the markers. And now I've got to do some research, and maybe some of you ERIN CONDREN fans will know the answer to this. I think these are markers we've seen before color-wise. Like I'm pretty sure I have a marigold colored marker. I'm pretty sure I have a terracotta, a moss, even a heather. Like these names are ringing bells to me. So I don't necessarily know if they're bringing out 6 new colors, or if it's just, oh, we're bundling the same 6 markers in a different package because this color scheme's a little different. So they're picking different markers, but they're the exact same inks as previous markers. So if you have, the same dual tip markers year after year after year, I don't know that you need new ones. And these ones are not the chisel tip, bullet tip. These are the skinny tip and bullet tip style. And I get these year after year, so I'm pretty sure I already have these colors, but maybe the barrels are a little different. It looks like they're asterisks, like gold foiling look to them. Here, you can see some asterisks on here. I can never say the end of that word when I'm like saying it. But yeah, I wish it would be completely new colors potentially, but not everybody's going to be a crazy pen marker lady like me and buy every set every year. So yeah, not sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen those colors before. Or at least maybe I have them in the highlighter version where it's a chisel tip and a bullet tip. And I wouldn't need to repurchase the same thing, you know? So that's my thought with that. Here's the look at the full washi fan here, and also right here. The sticker book, gorgeous, like the colors of this. It's super soft, very delicate looking. The notepad, also, it looks like a sticky snap in. Same little like notepad thing that they look like sticky notes. So like big giant sticky notes. And there's the tab on the side. Sticker book, just everything looks great, looks crisp. Oh yeah, we're gonna scroll here. Let's keep going. Oh, look at this one. This is the one I want. Super cute pink blushy pen holder. This sneak peek of the stickers, I was like, oh baby, I'm here for this. This is gorgeous. So that's pages from the sticker book, it looks like, because I know these have been stickers in the past. For the sticker book, the washi fan, you get a little more of a close-up there. The bag, which is beautiful. So we've seen a navy bag, we've seen a pink bag, and we've seen a green, like olivey kind of green bag. And look, you get a really good feel for it being like a double layered. You can put a water bottle here. It looks to be, there's a big pocket here potentially because the sunglasses are kind of sinking down. So this might also be a bigger extra pocket. There's an inside pocket. Stunning. I'm totally going to get one of these for dance. I liked the pink sneak peek of this one the best, and you can customize with your name. It just looks right up my alley. Perfect for taking a crochet project and still having other dance stuff in there. Just beautiful. Again, back to the markers. So let's keep going down. Here is minimal. It's very reminiscent of canvas. It looks like same tab colors, same insides for the typical layout. And moving on here, we've got floral seal again. I think it's a customizable one. We've got minimal. This one doesn't have the photo collage, so it seems that you get two options for that. We get the bouquet wallpaper, just a really subtle neutral, and then parquet, again, a different color scheme than up above. So we're looking at multiple color schemes here. So I think it's just customizable. You choose your colors. Choose your own adventure for those. Scrolling back down. And then this one, let's talk about it. I mentioned it and I realized it after I was editing, like going through. It was super late at night. And I realized this is a stethoscope. And I'm like, come on, guys. Like, I get we want to offer healthcare options because I know a lot of people use their planners if they're in a healthcare situation. But the rest of us, we want hearts and bows. Like, I don't need it to be a stethoscope. I want this pattern, but now I'm like, okay, I'm not in healthcare. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't need a stethoscope on my planner. So it does definitely take away from the design for some of us who just wanted it to be cute, and little bows, like pink little bows on things is so like Hello Kitty-esque. So it really feeds something in my soul. But to have it be a stethoscope, I was like, other people are going to realize it's a stethoscope. They're going to be like, what the heck are you doing with this on your planner cover? So I would love this same, very similar design with the pink hearts, like basically everything about it, but make this an actual heart because I like the dots and the like faux stitching dots down the side. I like the color scheme. I like the bows. That could have gone to where there's like a healthcare version, and then there's just a really pretty shabby chic type of version of that. So womp womp, it's not exactly what I was excited about. I still want them to redo it. Like, redo it for all of us people not in healthcare. And again, these pins, I'm pretty sure I have a powder blue. Oops. Pretty sure I have a French violet. I'm positive I have a sand and a spruce. So I think it's the same pens, or basically the same pens as before. We're seeing those clip-ons again. Another pink bag design, which again, is the healthcare design. And again, would have loved it to not be just healthcare centered. Like, I absolutely agree with supporting healthcare workers and offering things that will be great for them, but make one that's not a healthcare version too. One can be with a stethoscope, one can be without a stethoscope, and all these things are printed on, so it's not a big deal. They print these covers, so it's not a big deal if somebody orders one versus the other. That's why they have so many options available. There's tons of different cover options because they just print them. Like, they're print on demand. So make a quick version for us people that don't need healthcare and make it cute, just like this. Just take out the stethoscope, put in a heart. That's all we want. And you could still do that because these are all screen printed or sublimation printed on. So they're printing out the design that they're going to stick on this canvas tote, and they just have the version of canvas tote in the pink. It looks like navy, olive. They'll have this canvas tote blank, ready to go. They can just print the design. So it's not going to be that much extra work to get a second design on there. That's how they offer so many awesome things, is they do everything in-house. That's one of the great things about ERIN CONDREN. You get your name customized on everything, which is awesome. They can do that in-house in their facility. So it's not going to be that much extra work to give us a heart design instead of a stethoscope design. Okay, anyway, moving on. Looks to be very beautiful here. Just clean, sleek. If you don't want the designs all over your planner, you want to add your own sticker kits and things, minimal is gorgeissimo. You see some stickers at the back here, and we're back to the pens. Here is what I was talking about. They mentioned colorful dual tip marker 12 pack based on your feed pack enhanced accessories. And this is one of those enhanced accessories you've been asking for years, and this is the year. Our best selling dual tip markers are now available in a colorful 12 pack that perfectly matches back to the monthly tabs, so you can color code to your heart's content. So people have been asking for this, and here it is, guys. And I'm just like, oh, come on. Like, can't we just redesign them and then offer them 12 markers? This is not like, okay, these ones not in color order month to month. These are in color order, but we're dealing with the yellow. Like, this is not a great, like, this yellow and this aqua didn't mix to make that. Like, we're talking very dark yellow, very dark orange, and then a teeny bright pink and a teeny bright aqua. And then all of these are very jewel toned. So half the set, completely jewel toned. These two, really dark jewel toned, pastel, pastel, pastel. It does not vibe. It does not pass the vibe check. And so this is even in rainbow order, and that's still like disjointed for me. It needs to completely be overhauled. Just, if these are going to be bright saturated colors, make this a bright saturated color. Make this a bright saturated pink. It just does not work. Moving on. Here's the adjustable elastic band pen holder. Absolutely love it. And here you don't see the tabs. So I think they may have been talking about some of these images where it's just not a completely done digitized version, because you're missing tabs here. They're not going to be white blank tabs. They're going to be like this type of tabs. And again, we're still seeing just plain spiral coils. So they're not giving us any hints of colorful coils, but I love this elastic band pen holder. And it says adjustable. The new accessory to the collection this year, our elastic and adjustable pen holder, was designed to fit any of our books, A5, 7x9, 8.5 by 11, Daily Duo add-ons, etc. So this right here, I'm like, are they going to come out with different sizes? Because the Daily Duo right now comes in A5 and 7x9, maybe 8.5 by 11, but I don't know why they would specifically say that instead of like the EC hourly, the vertical, they put it right here, guys. So I don't know. It might be a little thicker of a book, and that might be why they're putting it here. Or I don't know why it's here. And it could potentially be a hint of, oh, we're going to come out with another size. They made B6 size little notebooks. So maybe they're coming out with some sort of different size Daily Duo. I'm hoping. I'm not exactly sure. And it says add-ons, etc. So whatever thing here, etc. could mean a lot of things. So I don't know. I just don't know why they would list sizes specifically and then list Daily Duo and add-ons, etc. here. So hopefully it's a hint for something coming up. It fits up to 3 dual tip markers for functional on-the-go style, and I love it. I'm sold. I love the pink on all the accessories, and I can fit a fountain pen in there. I'm super excited about having a fountain pen in there. Enhanced sticker book. So they redesigned some of the sticker book pages. From what I'm seeing here, it's very similar boxes as before, but some of these longer strips I'm thinking are new. So we'll see. I'm excited to see. I love the sticker books. I get them very frequently. When I like the collection, I tend to get the whole sticker books. So that'll probably be on my list. And stay tuned. That's the end. Check back April 14th for more sneak peeks. So we're going to see layout options at some point. We're going to see inside stuff. We're going to see maybe more accessories. I don't know exactly what all is still to come. Coils, like there's a gold coil. I want to see if we get a colorful version of the coil this year. And if we do, I'm really hoping it's not this. I'm hoping it's more more like this. As far as the bouquet tabs, I'm not entirely sold on them, but I felt like that, not with bold blooms. I really liked the ones this last year. The wildflower ones I really liked, but there was one collection, maybe in bloom, where I was thinking, oh, you know, I'm not sure about those tabs. And then when I got them in my hot little hands, I was like, ooh, yeah, those tabs are pretty. So it might be one of those things where this is a digital version and it's not gonna hit the spot in my brain. I mean, the colors are pretty, but again, we're left with like aquas, navies, pink, yellow, back to aquas. So I don't know, like order wise, if I'm a huge fan of that, but they definitely are very coordinated and they definitely have really pretty colors. So I'll probably end up with this set. There you go. There's a look at all of the colors. I'm totally getting this cover. I really like the stripe with the pink and the aqua two tones. We've seen that a few times in the sneak peeks previous. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. We're seeing pretty much most or a lot of the accessories. We saw a couple of new things. They listened to the customers here and gave you guys 12 markers that match the tabs. So I know a lot of people are going to be super excited about this. I'm just the Debbie Downer when it comes to this portion of it, but I am so excited for this. I need something to put my fountain pen in when I'm carrying around my daily duo, because I've been using a fountain pen in it and I can't really clip it to the coil because the coil clip is too tight. And when I try to clip it directly to the cover, I ended up scratching up some of the laminated bit and it just doesn't look as good now, so I can't do that. So definitely excited about this pen loop. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know what accessories stood out to you, and if you're a tab hater, totally let me know that I'm not alone. I know most people are like, no, I love the tabs, so it's totally a me thing, but I am a color snob way back in the day. This is over 10 years ago at this point, maybe even like 15 years ago. 2009-ish, okay? So we're talking a long time ago. I ran a scrapbook blog, like a scrapbook card making blog called SP Color Combos, because my main blog was Scrap Masters Paradise, SP. It's now my initials too, now that I'm married. But I ran a color combos blog. Like color theory and color design is something that's super, super important to me personally. I took graphic design classes. I just have a specific thing in my mind. What is perfect color theory? What's perfect color combo? And I am a snob about it, guys. Hardcore. You've seen me just rag on this because this is just not it for me. But I've seen ERIN CONDREN do it right. So that's the really frustrating part. Like this cover, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the color comboing that they did here. And there's been previous iterations too. Etta V's covers, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I have a soft bound Etta V that uses her colors as the tab colors. And it's, I think, only 6 colors, but they're beautiful colors. Just absolutely stunning, cohesive color combo. This is cohesive. And I just hate to see them be able to pull out this like 10 out of 10 design for me, only to pair it with something I feel is subpar as a color theory. So that's just me. It's a personal thing for me. You know, that's where my total graphic design snobbiness comes out. Also, I'm a font snob. So far I'm loving all the fonts that I've seen for all of this. I do love me a good scripty font. I love me a good serif or sans serif. Nice font. They really generally kill it with the font choices. So I'm generally really happy with that, but I'm definitely font snob. Like this all caps sans serif, gorgissimo. The tab font, gorgissimo. I absolutely love it. So that's one of the things I love most about ERIN CONDREN is they do usually like knock it out of the park as far as the graphic design elements of it that just sing to me. So that's why this is so disappointing that they haven't revamped these in so many years. And every survey I fill out, I mention it. I'm like probably the only one that mentions it because everybody's so used to them now. But a lot of people aren't going to be color snobs like me. To be honest, they're like, oh, they're pretty colors. It's fine. And I'm like, ew, it clashes. And I'm, giving you specific reasons why it does not work for my brain. Last thing, okay, I'm going to mention it again. I keep saying I'm not going to mention it again. I keep mentioning it again. So anytime I say I'm not going to, just know I will again. Like this, I want this. And in order to get this on my planner, I have to get this on my sidebar. So it leaves me franken-planning majorly to get rid of the tabs. And then I'm going to lose some functionality on the other side. Like this design probably is over here too on the page. So I'm going to lose half of the page, or I'm going to have to cut the tab off, stick on a new tab, like glue this down to a different tab to make it work. And I'm probably going to do it because I can't look at this all year, but I want to look at this all year, you know? So it's one of the things where I'm like, ugh. I'm not sure I can stand that down the side of my planner, but I want the innards. Okay, enough ranting. Love you guys. Let me know what you guys think of everything. And that's going to be it for today. Like, subscribe, follow me along. I'm going to have way more videos for you guys showing sneak peeks than they said on the 14th. So bright and early, the 14th, I will try my best to get a video up for you guys and share my thoughts and outline everything, talk about it all. So stay tuned. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you guys this. I searched and I don't have my blog up anymore. I have saved everything on backups, just backups upon backups. I have everything so I could always like relaunch my blog because it's a WordPress blog. You can back it up and then install it on WordPress. WordPress again. I originally started on Blogspot, so I still like transferred all my Blogspot stuff over, but there's still stuff on the internet because other people still have their blogs. And I still have like a free WordPress blog for Scrapmaster's Paradise. That was my like scrapbook baby way back in the day. My husband made some funny joke. He was playing the drums and he just made this silly song when I was a Stampin' Up person, and I was really into Cricut stuff way back when they only had like Cricut cartridges. Nothing was digital yet. This was before the Cricut Gypsy even came out, like way, way, way back. Okay. I was like still in college level time. So we're talking like my previous life here almost, you know, pre-kids, pre-getting married. And Johnny was playing the drums and he was making up some silly song. He was calling me the Scrapmaster because I was in there scrapbooking. It's the same room in my mom's house where his drums were and my scrapbook stuff was. So he was like, it's the Scrapmaster. She's going to scrap ya. And like making this song and drumming to it and singing it. And it was just the funniest thing ever. So I made my blog name around that Scrapmaster thing. I ended up having a stamp company at some point, but during the blogging days, at the very beginning of my Scrapmaster's Paradise YouTube channel, it's thescrapmaster.com. I still have the YouTube channel. I just haven't updated it at all, but I've got hundreds of videos over there. But I ran a separate blog based off of my blog called SP Color Combos. And here's like a claim to fame. This is the Lawn Fawn blog before Kelly Marie was a stamp designer. She was one of my design team members, and I love her. She's super sweet, just like the nicest person. And she has just such a beautiful, clean, simple card making design. So this is her entry in one of the things that's still on the Lawn Fawn blog, or at least it's still archived on Google Images, where she ended up leaving SP Color Combos because it's like, you know, a volunteer type thing. Like you do it to get recognition because the blog was driving a lot of traffic in that community. And so she was on the team. She was picked for the team because she's amazing. And she wrote to me one day. She's like, hey, I've got to step down from this design team because I'm making a stamp company. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like, good luck. Congratulations. And the Lawn Fawn company is huge in the stamping, scrapbooking space. So she's still like super huge in that community. And I've followed her since the very beginning. I knew about Lawn Fawn stamps before Lawn Fawn stamps were a thing. And here is a little snippet of a card she made for one of my SP Color Combos. So here, like, this is Photoshop days before me going to graphic design school. So that's not the best looking like images, but the color combos were slapping, guys. I still like look at these and I was like, oh, they're really pretty little color combos. And so we would do this challenge every week or every 2 weeks, and people would enter the challenges and put things on their blog. So like here, this is an entry. This is one of my examples I made. That's Livy, who's now 10. That's her as a baby when we lived in Illinois before we moved here to Texas. But that's one of my layouts. And this is using Freckled Fawn stuff. So I designed for Freckled Fawn. I was their design team manager for quite a while, and that was a paid position when I was their social media coordinator. But way, way, way back in the day, I did this, and my girls look through these scrapbooks all the time. And Livy lately, just the past couple of weeks, is like, Mom, you still need to scrapbook. She's like, you're so good at it. why do you not scrapbook anymore? It's like, well, baby, like, you know, I got a lot of things going on. I'm doing dance team stuff. I'm trying to manage our household. You guys are getting older and we're doing, you know, other things like we'll perler bead together and diamond paint together and all this stuff. And of course, I'm saving this to the end of this video because it's not really related to the actual video we were talking about with ERIN CONDREN, but I freaking love when they pull out my scrapbooks and look at them. So I do need to carve some time. I still have all of my supplies. They're between our front office downstairs and our guest bedroom. I moved an IKEA Kallax, the Expedit, basically. They renamed it to Kallax and changed it a little bit, but it's basically a giant cube shelf. And I have all my albums up there. I still have tons of pattern paper, all my accessories and supplies, and I'll pull them out from time to time to make various things for other projects. I'll make some greeting cards here and there, but I freaking still love all of this stuff. So my blog is gone. It's backed up, but it's not anywhere. I still have thescrapmaster.com leading to my scrapbook YouTube channel, which I think it's lost subscribers over the years, but it's been relatively steady, you know, thousands of subscribers, and I have millions of views over there. And I think people still search things because they'll still get comments left for me quite frequently. But like, I really want to go back to this, and I just need to carve out some time to do it because I care about so many different passions and hobbies and stuff. But Livy pushing me to be like, Mom, you need to just do it. Like, I want to see more pages. Like you could scrapbook my dance photos and our bluebonnet photos, and like telling me all these reasons to scrapbook, and then pulling out the scrapbook pages and reading the little stories in there just like totally sparked something in me these last few weeks. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to do it. So yeah, this is just my little baby, and I have these memories saved, but I don't have nearly as many pages scrapbooked of Stella in the past. Oh my gosh, today's her exact 5.5-year birthday, her half birthday. So we'll be going and getting cupcakes and stuff today. But yeah, this is my first baby, and she's 10 now. And I look back and I'm like, oh, all these years I could have been scrapbooking even more memories for them. And so I really want to get back to it. And it's one of those things, like, you can always scrapbook the photos later. I have all the photos backed up and saved, and yeah. So there you go. There's my little tiny claim to fame SP color combos blog. These are all my color combos here, and this was a different color combination option, and they're pretty too. That's a pretty color combo. That's pretty too. So there you go. There's my little claim. Most of these are on the Lawn Fawn blog, and also the Stampin' Sketch. This is mine, so I'm seeing if this is my free WordPress blog that's still out there. Let's see if it's still there. Yeah, there you go, baby. It's a free WordPress blog. So yeah, like even here, my planner, I still had planner stuff. Look, I had a little planner giveaway, Lime Life. It was before Lime Life was very huge. Look, this is a plum paper planner. I'm on their affiliate crew now, but something happened with my account where they can't activate it or something, but I'll have a coupon code for them very soon. I got to work with them again. Over spring break, something went wrong and haywire, and I've got to work with them again. But this is all the way back 2016. Look at that. I'm sharing my planner 2016. Look how young I look. Teeny tiny baby. Yeah, there you go. Planner overview. And this was on Scrapmaster's Paradise. So the scrapmaster.com. There you go. Oops, did it show how many people I had? 8.94 thousand subscribers. So yeah, I still I want to go back to this. I want to blog again. I was like, when? My new planner? That's 2015. Oh my goodness. I was telling them when I was joining their affiliate crew, I was like, I have been using your planner for so long. Way back. So there you go. 2015, I'm sharing a planner. So I've always been a planner girly, guys. Like, I was the kid in elementary school using the free planner and highlighting and getting the Stardust Jelly Roll pens. Like, so many good memories. So yeah, you can search the scrapmaster.wordpress.com. See all my good stuff here. Like thank you cards, greeting farm, treat bags. Those are my stamps I designed. So yeah, there's still a lot of stuff with my stamps on here as well. Super cute. I created this bag so you can use this to score the book or the bag. Yeah, I had monthly kits where I designed stamps. This is, a whole different chapter of my life here. And I still crave that crafty goodness. So One day we'll be back. One day I'll do more scrappy, crafty stuff again. Now I'm like getting really into cake pops and doing a little cake pop business here coming up too. So another little tiny side hustle, like still crafty, but cake crafty. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Let's see. Maybe I can search for it. The Cricut cake, when they were like, you can cut out sugar designs or something. This was one of the reasons I started boycotting Cricut, because of this cake layout. They were trying to sue people. None of these images are showing up. Martha and the Cricut. I boycotted everything. But look, a Cricut cake cartridge, so you could cut out little like sugar things. Again, back when the stuff was all cartridges with the little booklets. I got the Cricut cake, which I'm not showing the actual picture of that. There's my stamp company, no longer goes anywhere. Complete cartridge list. Yeah, I tried out the cake, returned it very quickly because it just does not work that great. And I think they scrapped that idea really quickly. Blogging since 2008. Oh my gosh, I was such a baby. So passionate about scrapbooking. And I want that passion back. I want to be able to dive in again. So there you go. There's my random tangent on the end of this video. It was probably way too long.